I don't know whether this microphone's working or not. Don't know. We got a hell of a mess up here. Yeah, anybody's headed either direction on I-44 at about the 160 mile marker. Between the 160 and I don't know how far down yet. The black ice. Seen a semi flip 180 degrees around at 45 miles an hour. Pretty scary shit, really. I don't know where we're going to put this, the phone, because it's too hot on that dashboard. We're having to run the defroster on full blast and keep the ice off of it. We're running here about 30 miles an hour, I think, at the best. I'll shut that crappy music off here in just a second. I just thought it kind of drowned out some of the crap. The wind's blowing so hard it's blowing the windshield wipers off of the windshield, so we're not getting a good clean wash anyway. It is a slick motor scooter out there. I was coming down the hill sideways. All I did was let off of the throttle a little bit because there was a truck spun out in front of me. Looks like we're in pretty good shape for now. It's getting better anyway. It's not supposed to get any warmer. It's supposed to get colder from here. Today, right now, it's as warm as it's supposed to get all day, I think, for Oklahoma City. So I don't see any in sight unless it turns to snow. And I'm betting on that. There, we'll get back to get around here, buddy. We're running about 40, 45, and that's plenty fast. I'll turn them wipers off a little bit, get everything flipped back around here. I've had to stop and clear the ice off twice in about a 10-mile span. So the wind is, it's not terrible yet. They're saying it's going to get worse. Be an interesting day. We still got about 200, 300 miles left, probably. I think it's 286 from Oklahoma City to Amarillo. And I was gonna cut through the jungle, but I probably better go through Amarillo. From Joplin all the way to Tulsa, there were snowplows everywhere. We've seen one since I left. Since I left Tulsa, there's one. So anybody traveling, this is not a good time. I wouldn't want to go shopping anywhere today, boys and girls. Not anywhere near Oklahoma City. It is an icy, nasty, stinky thing. Looks like about every 10 minutes I'm going to have to stop. I've already run out of washer fluid, so I'll have to stop and get some at the first place I find some. That'll help us a bunch. There's just a snowplow finally, maybe. Yeah. I think this is a highway patrol warning us that the hill's going to suck. Yeah, he's just easing along there. Checking the road conditions, I guess. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a lot of wrecks here this morning. There's really, I don't know where else we would try to get off and hang out, but it's not going to get any better, so we'll just keep plugging along. Yeah, see, I'm already iced back over. This guy here, he done gave her up and said he wasn't doing no more, so I can't say I blame him there. I know I was supposed to turn that music off. I didn't get the right button yet. Y'all probably can't hear me at all, can you? Oops, turn that off. There we go. And get 149, 3/4 of a mile. It'll take us to, I think that's going to take us to 40 the other direction now. Morning, Kansas girl. Are y'all getting hammered up there too? I know y'all were supposed to get some of it way before we were. We got a highway patrol up here. I think he's kind of putting the. I think he's pacing us a little bit. Light snow and windy. Not sure about the ice. Well, it was misting, and we were still getting the mist up off of the tires stuff here. And then we came up over a hill and went down the other side, and it was black ice. You couldn't see anything. A semi come past me going about like how fast this guy right here is, and he got up there, probably half a mile and spun all the way around in the middle of the highway. Didn't get off in the ditch. Lucky bastard. Yeah. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. I think everybody stopped. I don't understand the problem here. Okay, the little car is going to pull out in front of us now. That's real genius. Real man of genius. I don't know whether they're checking the bridge, what they're doing. The wind woke you up. I can imagine. It's windy as hell here. Oh, we got a crash. It is a bad crash. Oh, that lady hit the wall. Shitty Buckeye weather is the reason I moved to Arizona. Open border. Can't, well, no doubt. Talk about not being able to win something there. Uh, that poor little car was beat to shit. Looked like the girl was okay. There's an officer there with her, so we're gonna just ease along here. And yeah, if anybody that's not used to driving on ice, don't even try this. In Oklahoma, we get more ice than we get snow on the eastern side. I need that guy right back on. I'd fix that windshield again. We're just gonna have to hit the service plaza and get us a jug of windshield washer. There's no way around it. We're gonna keep this shit melted. I don't think I'm even doing it any good by beating on it. I'm sure we'll go through. Oh yeah, there's another little slick spot. Slicker snot on a marble. Yeah, ice before the snow. Yeah. I know. I've got a buddy that lives in Hutchinson, Kansas, believe it or not. He used to haul for the flower plant up there. Oh, here comes Hot Rod Rodriguez. He's got 4-wheel drive. He thinks he can go fast. Cracks me up. People don't realize you still matter. Oh, we're gonna lose him here. I've seen the, oh, you know what that is? Let's here and check this. Nope. That's a strange way for the chat to work. I've never seen it do that before. I know y'all see a whole hell of a lot, but I'm trying to do the best I can. I wish I could had a better camera for traveling. What's up, Jeffrey? We're traveling on black ice, buddy. It is slicker than snot on a gold tooth. Yep, used to haul it to the flour mill up there when we lived out in the Panhandle. My buddy, he's hauling out of the flour plant now that we used to haul to back in the day. Get that heater going a little better. Get to the service plot and get some more windshield wiper fluid. It's got to have it. Yep, we're not doing nothing there. The downhills here are hell lot scarier than the uphill. I can handle sliding uphill. But going downhill when you get sideways, pretty good stuff. Yeah, it's not gonna let me change that for some reason. I am almost Oklahoma City. I'm about 12 miles from the Kilpatrick Turnpike, so I'm not far out of the city. We did finally see one salt truck go by. There was 30 of them up by Tulsa, but none of them down here for some reason. uh, you chasing moon crickets down there, GFB? We got a little dusting on this side. Yeah, I'll take that. We got a little salt on this side. Everybody's driving. Hey, Tennessee Ridge Runner, what's up, buddy? I was thinking there's one more service plaza right down here. Probably is. Probably on the wrong side of the road. Can't get there from here. Y'all probably can't see the snow or anything either. But the wind's blowing it all over the goddamn place. The Gurpickle gets some snow in Missouri. I just come across Missouri there, Tennessee. I uh, didn't run into anything till I got Tulsa, the west side of Tulsa, and then I started getting a little bit of. Then it went to hell in a handbasket. Good morning, Anna Banana. We're running around out here in the ice storm. now, so that's yep. They're still not doing any good there. My defroster can't with it. 15, whatever the wind is. I bet the wind's blowing about 25 or 30. Huge rainstorm coming your way. Well, hopefully it won't turn to snow. See if I can see. Whoop. Little slicky going down. Not bad. The wind will damn sure throw you off. I got another four-wheel drive coming up behind me like he's got to go somewhere. We went really, really light mist to probably an inch of ice on the road. Now we're getting over snow. Snow makes things a lot better. It's all freezing back and maybe covered with snow. Ice skating ready again. My 5 hours just turned into about 8 more probably together. So this is the guy that passed got a scare on his end because he was a toting and a smasher. Hell, I'm gonna have to turn my phone back up this way. So anybody traveling from between Oklahoma City and Tulsa, I wouldn't recommend it unless it's absolutely necessary. Yeah, I've seen a semi, well, in another car hit the rail and it banged it up really bad. The girl was okay. It looked like the police were already there on the scene, so hopefully they'll have her have that cleaned up here shortly. I don't know whether my damn microphone's, yeah, it's working now finally. I don't know what the deal is with my headset. Some days it does good and some days it doesn't. Get that clickety click 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 thing off. Guess I could turn that chat. Well, I could turn it off, but I don't know why the chat's doing that. That's weird. I've never had it do that before. It's got to be a setting that I clicked on when I was trying to get it to fire up earlier. Gonna be an interesting day. It's already been a long night. We got her down to, what do we got left? 200, 300 miles. We got to get gas down here too, so. I went through Indianapolis yesterday. They had a semi rolled over and blocking all 3 lanes. Yeah, I think it might have been Columbus too. Well, I don't know. It's been too many miles ago. Anyway, they had to reroute us around part of that, and that was a nightmare. Middle of rush hour traffic, of course. There's never a convenient time for anything like that to happen, for sure. We may get into a whiteout situation here before long. It's kind of looking that way. We still got some mist on the dry or on the right hand lane. There we got some on this side now too. So they must have come in and salted this pretty well. Looks like they did anyway. It looked like they were putting calcium chloride down last night, but I wouldn't have thought that it would have iced over that easy. Usually, when they put that stuff down, that stuff will start melting it right away, and it'll keep it at least under control. Do, do, do. You can kind of see the dry road on this side. It's not really dry; you see it's wet. I'll take wet over the shiny stuff any day. I wish they'd put some cocksucker lights on that. That's real nice. They can see if it's fine. I don't know how much weather we're supposed to get. I know it's supposed to last all day. It's supposed to get cold, cold, cold. 15 was the high, and it's already over with. I think this is to blast us for a couple of days. Do, 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 do. Surely we get into town, they'll have salted more stuff. They're going to have a lot more traffic here in just a little while. It's almost time for that. We can hope. I talked to Lily J for just a second last night, and she got into an accident and hurt her arm and her shoulder. I think her neck and her shoulder. She had to go to her. Come on, down here on your side. Do, 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 do. Everybody driving around with their bikes on me. The stigmatism. Trouble seeing with them on. I used to carry a pair of real light sunglasses with me all the time for driving at night and this, and it does help. The yellow ones don't do much for me, but I can do some really, really light smoke tinted, and they'll do pretty good. Anything to just knock that glare off of those god awful headlights they sell now. We're almost there. Get into the city, we can get washer fluid and gasoline and try all this again. I'm sure the further west I go, the worse it's going to get. That's the normal for this growing up out that way. You either get it, we're either going to get it or we're not. That's just how it. Hell, they'll simmer. Hell, it'd snow everywhere, all the way around us, and never hit us. The whole county would get me. Wind trying to blow us off. The wind's coming hard out of the north. I think they're supposed to be gust up to 35 up here today, which is not really that unusual. And especially if it snows here in the wintertime, you just well get ready because the wind's going to howl. It'll cut right through you. Do, do, do. Looks like they've got the ramps all good. Do, 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 do. Yep, it's early. We had a bunch of black ice back there, Faith, and we had a semi flip 180 degrees around on us. We didn't catch it on camera, but he was flipped around facing the wrong direction. He passed me, and then the whole thing just turned around, and he landed right on the side of the road in a perfect spot. He couldn't have got any luckier. So we was thankful for that. And then there was a little car that did the same thing right by him. And then we've had another little car smash into the concrete railing up there. So as slick as it is, I really expect to see a lot more. Saying we're getting into town, it's not that. It's still pretty slick. And you get your drive 70 minus 27 wind chill. Yuck, that threw you. Always got that one guy. What's the same guy? Well, he'll be up there in a minute, slowing back down. Oh, golly. I think I'll wait till we get down on 40 to get gas. Wind keeps triggering the doorbell. Good grief. Oh, they got the Ferris wheel all lit up. If y'all can see that or not. I can't see it because the damn map was in the way. There was sure some pretty lights in St. Louis earlier, but traffic was awful, so I wasn't about to try to put my camera up on the dash, film any of that. I suspect this ought to slow the traffic down quite a bit. Just enough snow blowing around. How'd I do that? Nope. Now, let's see here. There we go. Now, well, we're not getting a lot of snow now. It's kind of doing like what you're saying. It's just blowing around a little bit. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it's still pretty slick. Yeah, snow's going to blow. All over to be drifted in one spot in the middle of nowhere. 78 and 79. The first weekend in May, we had blizzard and got 18 inches of snow and 30-mile-an-hour winds. Hey, Tennessee girl, on your way to work. Well, I hope you're not getting any of this crap like we are here. We got black ice here in Tennessee. Do, 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 do. Oh, you've been listening? Okay. You're in Illinois? All right. What are you getting up in Illinois? 43 and rainy. Well, that's not terrible. It beats what we're dealing with right now. We got the winds about 40. 15's the 15's was the temperature when I looked at it earlier, and that was the high for today. It's going to get worse, worse, worse. I don't know whether going west is going to get past any of this stuff or this storm is still just blasting down on us. I get to malls, I'll park my ass in a warm house. Ain't gonna deal with this yet. Usually too cold for the snow. My windshield finally did kind of a little bit, not much. That shit that's froze is holding it up off of the windshield. So I could turn us on some elevator music so we could listen to that shit instead of the road go clang, clang, clang. You're gonna get snow. Yeah, I think a whole bunch of the United States is gonna get a little snow out of this. So they're saying this is a pretty damn big storm. Do, 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 do. Oh, 'We're 11 miles from the 40. Yeah, I'm on my way to mom's. I'm almost there. I've got 5 hours left if it wasn't for the weather. We was clicking that road at a high rate of consumption and started getting wet. So we slowed down a little bit and come over the hill and whoo, dry black ice from hell. 28 up there. Well, that's quite a bit warmer than it is here. That blast must be right on top of us. Do, 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 do. Get this thing up speed a little better. Before I get run over, I got a car crawling up my ass. It don't matter how fast you drive. Somebody always wants to go faster when you get into these cities. Yep, got a wreck on the other side. Got one in the middle, one on the side. Yep, this feller here, he got the fence. And the other feller there, he got the guardrail over there. So there's two more to chalk up to. I hope they hurry up. I think that one was the pickup that's been fighting, running back and forth on us. It looks like we're doing all right now. We'll test it here in a minute. Get out away from this car. Oh yeah, roads are dry now. That's good news so far. We weren't going to get too carried away, but I didn't peel my tires when I smashed on the gas. Tomorrow's going to be worse. Ugh. Yeah, it didn't look like they were very severe crashes. That the pickup just was nosed into the cable, and the other guy just flipped around and looked like might have knocked his tail light out. No, I'm not in a big rig. The snowflakes are getting bigger. That's a good thing. I don't mind traveling in the snow. The ice is not. That's a different deal. I've traveled in lots of ice, but I still don't like it. Learn to respect it a whole hell of a lot. 'Cause it could get you in trouble, especially if you can't see it. I'll be safe. I promise you. That's what I did for 31 years. Drove a semi. So I for 2 years I all dedicated it up into Washington and Oregon, and the winters up there were you you had some stuff. You'd have to chain every axle on there. So we'll just take her nice and easy. We'll get her there. Wish there was a way to fix that chat. I don't like that chat. And I know it's in that setting. It just won't let me change it. It may have been because I didn't have not available. Okay, so I have to change it beforehand. Now I know how that happens because that's got a weird. The camera's bigger and it's weird. I think I've seen some streams use that. Yeah, black ice sucks, don't it? No matter how much I drive on it, though, I still don't like it. I've learned to tolerate it. It spins in it. Yeah, yeah, and it just takes. I mean, it's a split second, and you're flipping around and around and around. Do, 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 do. The bridges are staying clear so far, so that's a good thing. Now that wind's howling. Traffic's picking up, of course. The speed racers will be after our ass shortly. Don't get out of the hammer lane. They can have it. Here they come, making a name for themselves. Did when you were a new driver. That is kind of scary. We grew up out in the country, so anytime it snowed, we always got one of our parents um, would loan us the pickup, and we'd go out into the field and we'd pull a car hood round and round and sling each other around in the snow. But nobody ever said we were very smart. Please get over it. I know you guys can have all the hammer lane you want. Wow. Still people that think they're going to drive 75. They're late for work. Some of them will be later if they don't slow down. I'm still headed to Mom, Cindy. I'm in Oklahoma City right now. Hi, Robin. Oh yeah, we're just easing along here. We got all day. Yeah, I would be 5 hours away till this stuff come in. About probably 30 minutes ago, I was on I44 between Tulsa and Oklahoma City, and the black ice was awful. Had a semi flipped around, did a full 180, didn't turn over, didn't go off in the ditch. A four wheeler went beside him, didn't hit the truck, and then we had another little four wheeler that did it and hit the concrete rail. I expect we'll get to see this guy somewhere wadded up here in a little bit. He's got her 65. And then they just don't understand what happened. He has four-wheel drive. They just don't understand. Yeah, that's for sure. We're in my part of the neck of the woods now, though, so I can make a phone call just about anywhere in from here home. There's going to be a couple spots out there that I don't. I may go ahead and just run I-40 all the way across and then come back out 60 or 183 or whatever. I don't know yet. There's several ways I can go. We'll know when we get out to Elk City which way we need to go. Right now, the snow's actually starting to let up, so that's another bonus. I need to get my stick to hang on to my phone, but it won't stand up there like it's supposed to. Yeah, we're about to dry roads, which is a good thing. Now you just got to fight the damn wind. I thought he was fixing to cut us off. Where are you? I'm on I-35 southbound. Yeah, gotta love the Oklahoma wind. I'm probably Edmond. Is probably where I'm at right now. I'm fixing to get on 40 and head west. Got another 2/10 for the divide, and then it'll be a little bit more, I guess. Yeah, I was telling Mom that the reason I um, the reason I didn't that I left the Panhandle was with this reason right here. I cannot stand the freaking wind. It sucks, and this time of year especially. You know, the summer at least it's kind of tolerable, but in the winter it's not. It cuts right through you and miserable, and I hate it. I'm not a cold weather guy anyway. I'd rather have a sharp stick shoved in my eye hole. Okie dokie, we'll catch you some sleep. Cindy, we'll see you after a while. Yeah, it's in Oklahoma. Do, 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 do. No, we're on the 40 now. Well, they changed that intersection up. Yeah, winters can be terrible here. Do 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 do. All right. Now she's straight out of that north. Gonna get over here and find us somewhere to get some gasoline, and some de-icer for my windshield. Maybe the rest of this trip will go fairly decent. Nothing seems to deter these idiots. There's another one running about 80. I was in Arizona coming across I-10 one time, and the wind was blowing about 80 miles or 90 miles an hour. I was in a semi driving about 30 miles an hour. I was loaded, and a car come flying past me. Probably, I don't know how fast they were going, but it was stupid, stupid. Yes, Vicky, we're live. Stupid fast, and about oh 2 or 3 hours later, they were flipped over in the ditch, and of course the cops was all there, killed everybody in the car. But the wind got underneath it and flipped it over. It was a real small car. I knew I left at the right time. I was just about 6 hours. If I left 6 hours earlier, I'd have had it made. Mercy. Do, 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 do. To bring that heat off that windshield. The wind's blowing so hard it's blowing through the cracks in the doors. We'll just split it up a little bit. That'll make a big deal. Yeah, I'm traveling. I'm headed to mom's, Vicky. Snowing up there. Yeah, we didn't get a lot of snow. I got a bunch of mist there coming out, just a misty rain coming out of Tulsa. I got just just past the toll booth up there, and good God, we got black ice like crazy. Okay, I'll love her for you. Everybody likes Mom. She, she's she's something else. Hopefully, we can get her feel better, good enough she can make some more TikToks because they crack me up. Damn, we're going out to El Reno and get her gas. I said, could have pulled in there. I know the wind's not going to back off, and I'm really dreading getting out in this shit just to get gas and washer fluid, but we got to have it. Okay, Tennessee Cal, you go make Ukraine some money. Looks to me like we just bowed down to Ukraine yesterday. I can't believe they let all that stuff happen. Mm-mm-mm. Not happy about any of it. Do, 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 do. Oh, I see my phone become unplugged. There we go. Jiminy. Miserable, miserable. How do you know I don't have a driver's license? How do you know I don't have any insurance? See, you guys that think you know every fucking thing, you really don't. My license was expired. I just had to renew it. Oh, now we did that. Thank you, Face. We try to be. I think I want to pull around the other way. I'm going to go around this way. And he's going to get my spot, ain't he? But this guy can't see. I said I had I didn't say I had a suspended license. I said my license was expired. That was back when I went with Ken to Florida. Remember that? There you go. Let's get this one right here. All right. Run in here, pay for some stuff here. Don't run up. The burrito laying up there. My battery's about dead on my phone, so I'll leave it plugged in. Y'all hear that wind blowing? Guess I couldn't let y'all see. Miserable out there. I'm here to tell you. The hood froze shut. You have to turn around and let it thaw out. Ah, there. Woo! I bet you the wind chill is 50 below. Golly. Shoo. gonna have to sit there and thaw my hands out before I can drive. Turn this bitch around and get out of the wind and see if we can get that windshield to thaw out a little better. One more camera. Try to get my thing. Camera stand back out. Camera stand back up. There we go. Freeze. Still gonna sit here for a minute. My feet and my hands are frozen all over the place. Where you go? But when you can't drive commercial vehicles, I've been stopped multiple times in a car without never gotten a ticket once. I think we're getting more salt than we are snow. Okay, salt. Probably hear me a whole lot better now too. All right, let's get the hell out of Dodge. Ooh, I'm gonna have to bang them. Probably better pack them. Smack them on the windshield a time or two and get them rolling. I didn't want to, but we will. All right, one more time. See if we can get the hell out of Dodge. We got a long way to roll. What do we got left? We'll have it out. Maybe 3 hours and 45 minutes, according to that. So it'll probably take us an hour or so longer than that, and that's if we don't stop. I started out yesterday pretty early, so I could use a nap. Here we go. Yeah, they're wanting to go up 37. Maybe a little better than going 40 all the way across, so we can get out of the crosswind. We'll be more headed into it. Yeah, I responded to you. I just didn't have my headset back on yet. I can't feel my fingers yet. If you're driving your personal vehicle and not for commercial, you don't have to have a driver's license. If you're driving a commercial vehicle, you do have to have because it's for hire commerce. All right, 100 miles to Elk City. We're gonna go nice and slow. That wind is getting it. Well, I think we're about out of the snow for a little while. Should have looked at the weather map while I was sitting still. I had a little frostbite. Oh, been out of the loop. What's the purpose of this trip? Well, Mom's back to not feeling well, and she asked me to come home for Christmas, so I'm headed home for Christmas. No, it's not. It's not the same thing as the sovereign citizen stuff. Technically, I believe it was June. Oh God, I'll have to go back and look. I'll look that up this evening. We'll talk about that because the Supreme Court's ruled on it twice. Let's get that out of there. Woo! So I'm about to cut my face off. Yeah, hopefully she will. She's been fighting her oxygen level again. She hadn't been able to get off her oxygen for about 3 days, 4 days. So we're headed to Texas. I'm in Oklahoma right now. We just left Oklahoma City. Came from West Virginia. I can feel my fingers again. Yeah, it's about 1,300 miles. I left yesterday after right around noon, 10 o'clock in the morning, something like that. I don't really pay any attention to times. It's always an overnight trip. Then sometime right after Christmas, I've got to go back to Pennsylvania. Oh, 1,700 miles. But I've got to be there on the 4th. And depending on what Mall says is whether I get to go early or not. I hope I don't have to drive that one straight through because that's about 36 hours or, it could be 38 depending on how the weather and stuff is. Yeah, I know, but it'll get you out of it. I've done it several times. But it being suspended too, they didn't care either. Or not suspended, being expired is probably maybe some of the reason they did that too. Suspended it might have been a different situation. Y'all hear that wind blowing? Sounds like it's about to suck my damn door open. Like westbound's open, boys, or eastbound. Well, the skies are kind of clearing up, so we may have a home free. I can't tell what y'all's camera length is. Okay, I can turn you around here a little bit. Thank God we're out of the black ice. Not sure that helped us any, but all right, whatever. I don't know about that one. I've seen guys that have tried to get away with not putting license plates on them and all kinds of shit. I don't know whether they're setting those deals up or whether that's a legitimate deal or not. Oh, hi, Denise, how are you today? I was just telling them I'm headed your way the first of the year. I'm headed back to mom's right now, but um, I plan on coming up, Denise, and spending a day or two, maybe at least a day, so I can try to learn what you do. And we'll, you know, I want to learn something too, not just, not just come up and show what the proceedings and stuff are. For people that don't know, we're going to go up, and Denise has got a bunch of paperwork she's filed against the school board up there, and they can't even get the local um, media to cover it. So hopefully there's going to be a couple of us up there that are streaming it live while it's going on, and while I'm there, I'd like to learn from her, from what she's doing, the reason that they do it this way, and what our ultimate goal is, and then I won't sound like an idiot when we're trying to go through all that stuff. Awesome. And I'll yeah, if everything goes well, I don't know how far you are from Carlisle, but if my cousin's going to be home, I'm going to come up, and I'll be there for New Year's Eve. So New Year's Day through the third, we can hopefully you can show me what you do, and I'm very interested. I got a lot of grandkids in school, and the minute we start having trouble, I'm sure going to come after them. And there's probably a 20 minutes from Carlisle. That'll be perfect. I'm really not driving all over the road. It's the wind. That wind is horrendous today. We got into some black ice earlier, Denise. That's why I decided to go live, because we were starting to see a lot of wrecks. I had a semi spin 180 degrees around. It was past me, and then got up the road and it spun all the way around and was facing me when I caught back up to him. He kind of got tangled up with a car, but didn't hurt anybody and didn't do a bunch of damage. So, and then well, we've seen a couple other small wrecks, and then one bad one. The lady was okay. The police officer was already there helping her out. So far so good. But that was back in the black ice. Oh, hey, there we go. All right. Whoop, I just wiped this out. There we go. So far, nothing too terrible. It could have been way worse over on the black ice. There was a lot of cars struggling for about 15 minutes coming off of one of the bad hills on the turnpike. But we all made it. Thank goodness. Oh yeah, I could tell as soon as we hit the ice. I knew what was going on, because you could feel the wind pushing it sideways, and we had slowed down quite a little bit. So I was ready for it. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I drove a semi 31 years in some of those kind of conditions, so I do have a pretty good idea of what to do and what not to do most of the time. I only had one wreck the whole time I was driving a truck, so I felt pretty fortunate there. I couldn't tell you how many millions of miles I drove, but for 31 years, that's what I did. Goodness, not many trucks out moving yet either. get us a truck going here. We'll get behind a big one, behind a box truck. Cut that wind off of us, save us a little trouble. That's all right. I don't think we're in any danger this morning, Vicky. Thank you for joining us, Faith. Um, we usually go late in the evening. Okay, Denise, you're welcome. Hopefully, Mike will reach out to you in a couple days, and we'll kind of get a plan together. And like I said, I'll come out and spend some time because I want to learn what you do, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a great trip. I'm gonna try to do a lot more of that stuff. Well, it must be 10 on this one and 6 on the other one. I'm showing 16. I'm running both channels again. Like, whoa, that was loud. Did you hear that? Y'all probably didn't hear that. I felt it. My tonneau cover just blew open. Wind's blowing pretty damn hard if your tonneau cover comes unlatched. It's a solid one too. So now that my fingers are thawed out, I'll go up here and have to do it again. You need to keep this up. What do you mean? We need to keep the. What do you mean? Keep the stream up or streaming on in stupid weather? Because I'm sure we're going to get more of it before winter's over. Hopefully, after I get down in Pennsylvania, I can maybe go fishing on the coast somewhere. That'd be fun. Or take a month where I don't have to drive 6 or 7 thousand miles. I don't know how many miles we've got this month, but it's been a bunch. In the last 2 months, it's been a whole bunch. And it's not that I mind the driving. It's just it seems like it's so far between all the little things that we try to schedule. I know. Hopefully this spring we're going to have all the stuff to redo Lisa Anderson's the end of her house. We're working on getting that stuff there. Yeah, I don't mind the traveling. It's just after a while you just get tired. Of course, if I'd break it up into normal increments instead of trying to eat it all at once, it'll make a big difference too. But I don't like to do that. I like to get it done. Get it done, get it over with. Catch a 2 hour nap in between sometimes. Don't do anything stupid there, Bo. Oh yeah, there's some more of it. Now we're getting into the snow again. This is bullshit. Oops. There we go. Lane closed ahead. All right. Further west we go, the wind's going to get worse. Usually the I-35 corridor's the break in it. We happen to get into it a little bit worse between Tulsa and Oklahoma City, but that's just because the storm's pushing through. Till Saturday. Oh boy. You know, I wouldn't mind a white Christmas if it wasn't for the wind here. But it'll never be anything fun. It'll be a real pain in the ass. Speed racers. If I got a lick of sense. Here comes another one. I believe Weatherford, Oklahoma is one of the windiest cities in the United States, but I'm not sure. It's sure as hell in the top five. All right, we can turn that heater down finally. Phew. Stick a fork in me. I'm medium well. So far, 40 seems to be dry, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm on the road. We're traveling down 40. Can't see it. Let me see what I got going on. Oh, well, I don't know whether that helped or not. Now we're in Oklahoma. We just left Oklahoma City. We're headed towards Texas. We're 111 miles from the Texas line. We're going to get off 78 miles and go up 32. Go up through the, take the angle of the dangle. Thinking it may be nap time here in another hour or two. Oh, mercy. Oh, yeah, I got gas. Stop. I got gas when I was in Oklahoma City. Sorry, my selfie stick's kind of in a weird spot. I'm having trouble reading the chat. I'll move it up here where it's not any big deal. Maybe. There we go. Moved it forward all right, but it twisted everything. All right. Yeah, y'all can kind of see what we're looking at. Actually paid $2.38 for some gas, but I don't remember where. One of them states we crossed. Passing the Cherokee Trading Post, Geary, Oklahoma. This whole trip, I didn't see a whole hell of a lot of Christmas lights that were even worthy of showing, except for Six Flags, and there's an industrial park in Columbus that always does a really, really good job. But other than that, I didn't see much. Good grief. Well, I broke down. Be a miserable son of a bitch place to be broke down. My fingers are warm, but they're numb. The tips of them are. Probably done ruined them bad boys. Hell, I can't keep my damn phone. There we go. Now, there we go. Bill Johnson's at it this morning. Now, let's see what it says. Files top rank were with FBI agents. Yeah, I think that FBI done stuck their nose in it a little deep, hopefully. I don't know what the hell will be done about it. Probably nothing. But I've said for a long time that the part of government that scares me more than anything is the part that's not elected. It's the part that's appointed. For years and years, we heard weapons of mass destruction from how many administrations? Well, they all had the same advisors. But one of them was a liar, and the other one called the other one a liar, so who was the liar? Nobody. They were both told the same intel. In my opinion, they were all a bunch of liars. It's all about money, opium, always drugs. Why is it that the government is always involved in some kind of drug deal? It's like this border wall. You can't tell me they're not making bukus of dollars off of the drugs that are flowing into this country. Uh, Jelly Roll did a video last night I watched, and he says that the average is 11 people a day are overdosing from illegal drugs. 11 people every single day. That's an unacceptable number. Oh, dude, don't get me. Rock throwing son of a bitch. Yeah, so far, so good. Starting to see some clearing back in the background, so hopefully all we're going to get is the wind. We're getting out to where the desert part of this world is. They don't get a lot of moisture out here. They don't call it no man's land for nothing. Uh-oh, hit the daggum charger again. And then hit the phone. Oh, I see what's going on. Quit pulling on the cord, dummy. Wish we'd go to the casino and have a good time. Wait this. Some days it takes a lot of money, and some days you can just. If it'll just let you play, I don't mind going and losing a little bit of money, but I won't play anything big anymore. Get me a quarter machine somewhere. check this stuff getting thrown out of here. It'll show us booting out of here probably, but it'll be all right. I can get my camera set back where it belongs. Yeah, that didn't work. I don't know what the world they got lit up out there in that. Oh, I see now. It's a big old barn. Looked like it's had some kind of fire going in it, but it's not. It's just lighting. Looks like a greenhouse. Is what it looks like. Haven't ever noticed that one before. I don't think we've ever been this way before, the way we're going to go tonight or this morning. I think there's going to be some really, really dead spots out there. May have to kill the stream out there. I don't know another way to to cut it without going way out of the way either. We could go back into some chicken shit dirt roads, but I ain't about all that. Not in this crap. I suspect probably. I get over here to Clinton. I may have to take a nap at the truck stop. Good old fashioned Oklahoma wind. Starting to get into the windmills. None of the lights seem to be working on the windmills for some reason either. Oh, there's a couple of them out there that are working. I thought that was a big deal for them to have to work. Maybe it just tells them whether it's generating electricity or not, too. Wasting electricity with all them fans running out here. Oh my goodness. Yep. Yeah, the wind's getting colder too. Going through the dash. Turn back down about it. Have it all the way on hot. Degrees there. Yeah, or something now. Wind chill is, but not good. 11 more inches of snow that's coming today. I hope that's just in your area because I'm not ready for some of that. I don't even got my snow boots with me. They're still up in Pennsylvania too. I need to go by and get a bunch of stuff while I'm up there. Snow squall warning in Hutch, Kansas. Yeah, I suspect if it snows very much, it's going to be a rough one. Everything's going to drift up. And if it's anything like this stuff does down here, it's dry. Even if you plow it, it's not going to stay put. Do, 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 do. Yep, I can feel that nap going on now. Mm-mm-mm. That cold took it all out of me. Oh, getting a bunch of snow, huh? It's still trying here, but we're just getting a little bit right now. I think we've got more just wind blowing it around than we do, than it falling out of the sky. It's just powdered up, dry snow. There's not any moisture in it. That's another part that I hate about this is that it's so damn cold. There's not going to be any moisture in it. Doesn't do you any good. You have to live through it anyway. It'll be all right. 7 degrees up there. Well, I don't know what the wind chill was, but I couldn't have been out there, a couple minutes putting that windshield washer fluid stuff in there. And when I got back in, I couldn't feel any of the tips of my fingers. The only storm that I ever remember that was as bad, probably a little worse than this one, I was having to take my son back and forth to Davenport, Iowa to see his mother. And it was a Thanksgiving. And we didn't go the first day because it was so bitter cold that we couldn't even get the heater to warm up in a car. And I just called her and told her that I wasn't going to bring him up there and jeopardize him. He was just a little beef for it then. I think he might have been 3 or 4. That'd have been 95. Yeah, 50 below's bad. I used to go to Perm, Minnesota all the time and take poultry fat up to the dog food plant up there, and it'd be 40, 50 below zero and 30, 40 mile an hour winds. And jeez, the cold hurts at that temperature. If it hits your bare skin, it just burns. That's where you live? Really? That's cool. I didn't mind going up there in the winter or in the summertime. But the wintertime, I fucking hated it. I'd have my long pants on, well, my long panties on, 2 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of coveralls, and 2 coats. And I'd get out there, and Tony would come out to help us unload that fat. And he'd come out in a windbreaker, no gloves, no hat, no nothing. So I asked him, I said, "Well, Tony," I said, "What?" I said, "Don't you even have a pair of gloves?" He said, "Oh, yeah." He said, "I'm saving them for when they get cold." Well, Perm's not a very big town, so it's the big mill out there. You almost have to go through the business district to get there. You can't miss it. Really good people up there. I always enjoyed the visiting with the people up there for sure. Never had an issue on up there. They wanted their stuff. A white cardinal. I didn't know there was a such thing. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I may have to quit at Weatherford. Hmm. Now what's going on? Oh, I didn't know there was a white one. Cold showed up. Probably all the color fell off of him. Morning, Brenda. You missed all the excitement. We had a black ice between Tulsa and Oklahoma City. I got to watch my first semi do a full 180-degree spin and didn't roll over, didn't land in the ditch. It went from the right hand lane, did a full complete circle, and stopped up against the right on the just parked it on the side of the road just like it was made to. And it got tangled up with a little car. Um, Nothing major. Knocked the tail light out of it was about all. And then we had one more little car. We were coming down a hill and it started spinning and wiped out the concrete guardrail. And I'm sure we'll get to see that that guy here. Oh yeah, but we were all right. And it really there wasn't any warning. The road was dry, and then it starts misting, and we're steaming stuff coming off of the road, and then the next thing I know, we're going down a hill, and I let off of the gas, and it's got me going sideways, so I just started easing into the throttle till it straightened back up, and away we went. Yeah, there's so far out here. After we got to the city, it's been really good. The wind's blowing about 40 or 50 miles an hour, but the roads are dry now. We're getting a little bit of snow, but nothing too major. The wind's just pissing me off. I hate this wind. I'd rather have a shark stick in the eye hole is to go through winter or go through this wind. Oh yeah, we'll be careful. We only got about. Well, it says I'll be there at 10:19, so that's 3 hours. We're not able to run very fast because of the freaking wind. All right. What do we got going on here? I know I keep hitting the damn thing again. I have to break down and get me a new charger. I got to quit hitting my phone stick too. I need to set it in the other. Oh, I will be. We'll just ease along here. I've got all day. Probably going to stop in Elk City and just take a nap. Pull in at the little truck stop out there on 34. Yeah. Oh, um, I've got really heavy blankets, all kinds of stuff in here. I don't travel with. I travel with enough stuff I can stay warm for a while. I need to get me some clay pottery and put in here and some candles. You'll stack those potteries on top. It's Milwaukee's the best. But stack the put the light a candle, put down in one of those um, flower pots, and then cover it up with the other one. It'll keep it really warm. I actually seen a lady do it for her van yesterday. It was a video, but they say they'll put off quite a bit of heat. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. Of course, normally if the sun comes up, I won't be able to sleep anyway. But I'm thinking because it's so gloomy out, I'll be able to lay down there and take a nap for an hour or two. Then we can finish it off. I'll have to check the weather. No, I don't have flowers in my rig. I just want the empty flower pots. Uh-oh. I think we had a fiend or beander. Yep. Boy, I think he was turned over. The windman blew him over. They had him straightened back up. Tore the whole side of his truck up. The pope hose was everywhere. Could have pulled in right there and took a little nap. Yeah, we'll get on over here. We're only like, what, 40 miles? Now you have a heated cat. Oh my gosh. Hi, hey, gal. What's up? You missed all the fun. Well, oh, your mountain lion? Yeah. Hi, country. What's up? Try to get my stick moved up here. I'll try to poke that in the other side. There we go. Nope, it's not going to go over there. Didn't get the notification. That's all right. We run into black ice over on 44. It was quite an ordeal. We had a semi spin 180 degrees around in front of us. Of course, I didn't catch it on camera. It got tangled up with a little car, but it didn't hurt anybody. Knocked the tail light out of the car. And then there was one that got smashed into the guardrail, was spinning around, and it mashed both ends of the car. It looked like a banana when I got done with it. Um, I'm about three 3 hours on normal conditions. The wind's blowing about 50 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour anyway. So it's been a struggle. We were cruising 15 miles an hour for quite some time between Oklahoma City and Tulsa just because of the black ice. Engine 10, going to be 53 and 1 in the morning. Good grief. But yeah, it's been an eventful morning. It was, we went from a real light mist, calm mist, nice out to 50 mile an hour winds and instant ice. About the 164 mile marker on 44. But so far we hadn't had any major crashes that I know of. We didn't see any anyway. Seen a couple get into the guardrail, the cable in the middle, and then one got the guardrail. That was on I-35 coming into Oklahoma City. Uh, 6 below. Yeah, well, when I first run into the ice back there, I was checking the temperature to see if it was ever going to warm up, and it's not going to do anything but go down all day. I think it's supposed to be down to 2 sometime today. I know it was so cold when I got out to put windshield washer in that all the ends of my fingers, I couldn't feel them when I come back, and I still can't feel them. They're warmed up finally, but they're numb as hell. So I'm sure I've done some nerve damage to them, and I wasn't out there 2 minutes, maybe three. This is the kind of this is the kind of cold that you don't even want to bare skin out in. It just burns it. Oh, -6 tonight. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be like here. Yeah, I think that's part of their intention, to be honest. Yep, nuclear winter, all right. Global warming. No, I don't think so either. We're going to be all right. It may not be fun for a little while, but we're going to be all right. A and J. Mercy. I know why I left this part of the country. It's for miserable wind just like this. Oh, somebody broke down. I'll be careful. We were already through all the bad stuff now. It's dry roads over here. Well, about an hour or so, we had black ice up and down the hills over between Tulsa and Oklahoma City, down south of the toll road. So far, we've only seen a few minor wrecks, nothing major. We did see a rollover on 40, but I bet the wind got it here. I just, I just don't have no doubt in my mind that that's what got it. Oh, he screwed up. Opened his hood, now he can't get her shut. Wind blowing at 80 mile an hour. I wouldn't want none of it. It's not that part of the country, Travis. It's you should have left the like yesterday. I did leave yesterday. It was 1,300 miles. Yeah, I left. I left about right. If I'd have been about 4 or 5 hours quicker, I had already been home and sleeping. Well, that's not exactly right either. I when I first left, my estimated time of arrival was 9 o'clock. So the weather slowed me down that much, or would have done had her done. And I really wasn't ready to drive this far again this quick, but I've got to because I've got to get rested up to turn around and go the other way. It's going to be like 1,800 miles back the other way. Stick my nose up this truck's buttons so we can cut that wind off of us a little bit. And we ain't never going to do anything the easy way, Brenda. If we can't do it the hard way, it ain't going to happen. Period. If it's too easy, we're going to start over. Uh, and I'm still not feeling real good. I think my fever's coming back. The only reason I think that's because my eyes are burning a little bit. It could be because they've been open all this time, but that's not that unusual. Oh, so how impressed was everybody with your new President Lazinski's speech? I'm hostile over the whole thing. I know there's a bunch more shit got dug up on the drinker of the house, which is it's got to backfire. There's only so much. There's only so much before the straw had to break the camel's back. Golly gee. Or Black Watch. How's it going? We're riding around in a windstorm now. We had a little ice storm earlier. Life is better. You just get that wind to drop down for a couple hours, and I'll be there. But I got 34 miles to get off at Elk City. I'm gonna hit the truck stop, take me a little nap. Doggy. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I did real well there, all day yesterday. Yeah, 30 minutes. I got my goal set. As long as it's paying, they will keep doing it wrong. Yeah. So I don't know whether everybody heard or not, but Lily J was in a little bit of an accident last night, and she's got I think it's her shoulder and her neck, maybe her shoulder and her wrist. Anyway, she was home and resting. So Keep her in your prayers. You got a spare teddy? uh, yeah, she didn't say the extent of it. I assume they probably got some of this weather up there. Yeah, I think she's okay. She said she was home resting. Bless her heart. The busted teddy's yours. Oh, that's funny. Some of the discussions we get into over here. Uh huh. Kamikaze right there. And we wonder why his truck's all beat to shit. I probably can't speak a lick of English. Here comes his buddy right there with him. Now, pulling Amazon. I wouldn't pull an Amazon trailer that fast on this gosh dang road with this wind. Where will you be Christmas? I'm going home to mom's for Christmas. I wasn't going to, but she called and wasn't feeling well. So she thought I needed to come home. So I told her I would. And then shortly after that, I've got to go to Pennsylvania. She may throw a fit about that, but I've already promised Denise that I would go up there and learn what she's doing with her the affidavits and the paperwork stuff. I think she's got several affidavits out to all the school board members in the little town, and it's only 20 miles from my cousins. So I'm kind of hoping to spend New Year's Eve up there, and then spend a couple of days learning what she does, and then when we go in, we're going to go live stream the school board meetings, hopefully to get them a little bit of attraction. You want to go? Sure, you can go. Where do I got to pick you up? Anytime anybody wants to ride along, just let me know where you're at. I'll go. I'll come get you. I ain't scared, and I can cook, so don't worry about that. If you go with me to my cousins, I hope you can drink too, because it'll be a bad deal. That or just stay away from us because we're nuts. I'd like to get me a diesel motorhome to do this stuff in. I could travel so much cheaper, always have a house on my back, not have to sleep in my pickup on short trips. Coors Light, got you covered. Okay. We'll eat good and drink good, that's for sure. Back to pay the bills. Yuck. Yeah, that's a crock, isn't it? It's like going into any of the state agencies here. It's against the federal law to charge a fee to use a credit card or a debit card, but the states are allowed to do it. That just pisses me off. And it's a separate fee. They hit your card twice. Bastards. They need more tax dollars, Vicky. More tax dollars. Those Ukrainians are starving to death, you know. I guess y'all can still see, huh? Oh, yeah. I wished I could straighten that camera up, but I can't. Another broke down. Yeah, maybe not. There they come. Oh, charge you $1 if you pay at the store. Trump won't adopt you. Why the hell not? Did you not have a long enough sob story? We were rooting for you there. Oh, I've got an emergency monster over there, but I sure the hell don't want to use it. Be wound up all day. I'm already gonna have my Gears and Junior. Oh, what's wrong with your car, Vicky? Besides, it's just cold up there and it's not gonna want to run. The first trip I ever made up there, Vicky, to Perham was in the wintertime, and I didn't buy the gas up there. Oh, you just need a battery? Um, I didn't buy the high octane gas, and I liked and never got my little pump to start up there. Got a new one yesterday. Well, that's good. I think our wind kind of backed off now that we're down this hole. Yeah, here it comes again. Don't hit the camera stand. Oh, I hit the button, didn't I? There we go. Pretty desolate country out here. Not much. There's, all the trees are in the old waterways. They don't have any water in them anymore. Gonna take it back next week? Was it the wrong one? Oh, it wouldn't start your car. Whoa, that doesn't sound good. Oh, it's too small. Yeah, I got you. Good grief. Batteries have gotten out of hand too, I see. The one, the one you need is meant for your car. Oh, $145. I think I would have thought the $200 battery would have had more cold cranking amps than that. $720. Gotcha. Oh, goody. We're gonna hit dirt mixed in with that. I don't know whether y'all can see that or not. The red dirt's starting to blow out here, and it's turning the snow pink. Welcome to the Dust Bowl. Yeah, and a lot of times people take advantage of that situation too. Cattle's all huddled up. They're in for a long haul. Canute, Oklahoma. Okie dokie. Well, be careful. We got this. We got her by the short hairs now. I think they figured out the wind's blowing here. Oh, these guys was the one to come flying past me like a wild Indian a while ago. Okay. Got, hopefully, I'm giving you a good view. Because there's not much out here. It's a desolate, desolate place. Cows and tumbleweeds is about all you're going to see around here. A tractor. Somebody lost their trailer. I'm at Canute, Oklahoma, on the west side on I-40, which is about, probably not help you any more than that, but yeah, we're only 8 miles from Elk City. We'd be out in the middle of no man's land. No, Don lives way down south. He lives down San Antonio. Oh, Don old saving. I know. Oh, my alarm's trying to go off. where in the hell's it at? I guess it's not gonna let me grab it. Yeah, he's living. He's fixing to be. They're fixing to be living with him. Just what we all wanted for Christmas was a couple of extra immigrants to move in with us. I don't have the room. I don't know. They got $3,800 worth of food stamps, so you could move them. You could tolerate them for a little while. Oh, I'm about ready to get out and stretch. If I get out and stretch, I could probably make it the rest of the way up there. But I don't see any sense being in that big a hurry. They'll still be there when I get there. Rig moving, boom truck. Kind of a strange thing to be moving around. Especially since I haven't seen a rig in the air in Oklahoma since I got into the state line. I did see one at their laydown yard in Tulsa that was standing up, but other than that, there's not a derrick in the air. Oh my goodness! Have you ever tried once and it hurts? Yeah. Now it's when I works hard. When I plays hard. When I thinks, I goes to sleep. Oh, we'll see how it works out. I'm almost to the get off. We'll see when I get to the little truck stop over there. Well, I thought they were going to get hit hard too, but so far it's just the wind and that little patch of ice that we got through. They may have some more up there in the northeast corner. I don't know. If Bill was up and about, he could tell us because I got within about 3 or 4 miles of his house this morning, but I didn't figure at 3 o'clock in the morning he wanted me to call and come drink whiskey with him. So I've got to get my timing better. Get my timing better and have a pocket full of money when we can go to the casino. like to go to the casino, as long as the machines are at least letting you play. You go in there. If I go in there and it eats $20 in 5 minutes, I'm mad and walk out. Not quite. We're 38 miles from West Texas. But we'll cut off before then. We'll get the angle of the dangle. We'll go up Highway 32. It turns into 150. 151 maybe. I don't know. It's been too long. I've got both channels running Black Watch. Take 300 to the casino on your birthday. Yeah, back when I was making really, really, really good money, we'd go blow $1,000. My ex-wife was actually pretty good at it. She could usually get us recovered. Not me very often. My hot streaks are few and far in between, so I'll give them $20 and then we'll see how it goes from there. The time before last, and 3 times ago when I was here, I came back from my daughter's graduation. I won 3,600. Won a jackpot on chili peppers. Cool. I've hit several jackpots, but they weren't worth a lot of money. I think the biggest one I've hit so far is 1,900. Um, when I won the 3,600 up here, it was all in different, uh, you know, it was different things. Yeah, froze. I was below 43. So we're gonna try. I think 7 degrees here is what the low was supposed to be. When I started the stream, it was 15, and it was going to do nothing but drop like a rock. Minus 17. Phew. Yeah, that's cold. Add a little wind to that, and it's even worse than it. Uh-oh, got another one off in a ditch. I bet that right there is what happened to him. No doubt. Yep, I'd say the wind blew him off the road. He must be empty. Get a shot of that if y'all can see it. Yep, I'd say the wind blew him off the road. He was probably driving way too fast. That wind caught him and snatched him in a ditch. Looked to me like he's lucky. Oh, this is my exit right here. We about had to take the long way home. Yeah, I think we're out of the black ice. Everything's dry. The roads are dry here. There hadn't been enough moisture to get them to stick. 59. Good grief. That's tough. Pressure control. Lots of dead oil field shit here. All these yards was all covered up with oil field stuff for a long, long time. All these buildings through here, every one of those were some oil field business. Sad, sad, sad what this administration has done to this place. $35 and 5-mile-an-hour winds. Well, that's not unbearable. Still don't want to be out in it that chilly, but good energy going to work. Do 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 do. We're gonna go on. We can make it. There's the truck stop, but we're gonna go on. We got this. Turn the heater down a little bit. It scoot up. My knees about to give out on me. I gotta get the cruise control fixed in this bad boy. That'd make a big difference right there. Get that son of a bitch forward. There we go. Now, get you guys up here where you can see what we're doing. Wish that was set up straight, but it's not going to. Now that's too high. Let's get it forward a little bit. I don't know. We're getting on 152 up here. I'm going back to mom's deplorable. She's sick and not feeling good again. She said I had to be home for Christmas. And, she didn't ask. She said you will be home Christmas. So I said yes, ma'am. Because I really intended to stay up and pick you up. Well, you and Blackwatch are going for a ride along then, I guess. We'll be going to Pennsylvania in January or the end of the month. I don't know how that's going to be, but it'll be okay. Oh my goodness. It needs to. There we go. That's just where we're going to start running into issues, I guess. I thought it was a lot closer to the line that we started having trouble because we're not that far from Texas right now. No fly zone. I don't know if that wind picks up a little bit more. We may be flying the wrong way. Freaking hell. Morning, Biggins. Yes, it is flat out here. This is actually part of the hilly stuff here. Um, there's a if we went across the other, if we would have went across the north side, it's really really flat. Not much out here either. Over Arkansas. Arkansas is a beautiful state. It's not. It's no West Virginia, but it's a pretty state. They got hills over there. Not great big ones either. I've been all the way coast to coast, all over. Morning, Zoom. You sure can't piss off your porch out there without your neighbors will see. Yeah, there's usually not uh, the, the there's not enough houses close enough together that your neighbors just still can't see you, so you're pretty safe. Yeah, no doubt. You're going to want to bundle up. You're going to go shovel that snow out in that cold. I think my outside activities are done for the day. I put windshield washer fluid in and gas. I got to get gas one more time right before I get to grandma's. So do the dark so they don't look at you. Oh. Damn. Nothing else. I'm tired of fighting this damn wind. And I know it's not going to get any better till I get stopped. Yeah, the wind is. I'm so freaking tired of it. Like snow angels with your snowblower. That's cool. Ride your bike to the Grand Canyon. That would be a nice ride. I've been through the Grand Canyon many, many times. Never stopped to did any sightseeing though. We did stop on the in Painted Forest. I think in North Dakota or South Dakota. We were running all the way. I was running from Crescent City, California, all the way to Algoma, Wisconsin. We went through there just as the sun was coming up one morning and took a bunch of pictures. Good morning, Tanya. Yeah, that's right. I started it in the weird at a weird time. We were coming off of we're headed to Texas again, Tanya. Mom's not been doing good, so she told me I will be home for Christmas. So we're obliging her. Mom says goes. Eliminates a lot of problems. You get that many moms. I don't mind at all. Okay, deplorables, we'll see you. I hope you get warm. Good golly. 59, I'd be froze to death. I'd be wrapped in an electric blanket with a extension cord following me around. There we go. I suppose that screwed my microphone up. Let's go look. Not that I have anything important to say, but let's see what it is. Well, it's still working. Barely. All right. Back over here. Oh my goodness. May have to do it. May have to quit in Sweetwater. There's a little convenience store over here. Unless I can make it to state line. There is no water in Sweetwater, Texas. That's for sure. This is Sweetwater, Oklahoma. I expect you drill for it. I am in the middle of nowhere, Tanya. I'm in the Oklahoma Panhandle. Oops. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. Asshole behind me wants to go faster, and if he does, he's just going to have to pass me because I'm done. Fucking idiots. New York, no doubt. Good morning, Benjamin. What's up, buddy? I don't understand what's going on with my. The stream's still up. It's still running right. It keeps darkening my. Oh, you know why? Some dummy keeps bumping the thing and unplugging it. We're supposed to get hammered out here. I hope not, but I only like a couple hours and I'll be there. So if I can keep it up. It looks like it's kind of lightened up for now, so hopefully it'll back off of us a little bit till middle of the night or something. It can dump all the snow it wants to as long as this son of a bitch is parked at my sister's house. Yeah, it's not over till Thursday through Saturday. Okay. See, I don't even know what day it is. Not a clue. Every day's a Monday to me because I always got something to do and somewhere to go. Yeah, if the wind had just quit, that would make me happy. Like I said, I don't mind the wind, or I don't mind the snow. It's the damn wind that pisses me off so bad. Temp dropped 8 last night, 5 inches of snow coming here through Saturday. Well, the wind is invisible. Now, not out here, we don't. Um, out here, you can see the tornado coming for hundreds of miles, so you just get away from them out here. Tumbleweeds, look at them piled in the ditch. You'll see them all along that fence. The whole ditch is full. You can see the difference in the ditch over here. The fences are still covered up with them, but the ditch is full over there. We got plenty of tumbleweeds. Yeah, I don't blame you. Cold, and miserable as it is, I'm not wanting to get out and do anything. That's for sure. Why is it doing that? think as long as that thing was recording, it wouldn't try to go to sleep, but it's been trying to go to sleep. Phew. Now we're in Sweetwater. Big monstropolis of Sweetwater. This technically, this is probably one of the smallest towns in Oklahoma. Okay, Biggins. All right, we'll see you. We'll see you somewhere tonight or tomorrow, or we'll see you around. If I don't see you before Christmas, have a very Merry Christmas. We're almost to the state line, so let's see how far it is to the state line. 21 miles to Wheeler, so we're 11 miles to the. Oh, Lily J. Yeah, she had to go to urgent care last night. She was in an accident. Um, I think she hurt her arm and her shoulder. I can't really remember for sure. I was sleep deprived when she called last night or texted me, so now I'm even worse. I'll start losing y'all when we get close to the state line, I'm sure. If I do, I'll just end the stream and maybe I may just pull over and catch me a nap at the state line store. I know I keep saying I'm going to do that, but every time I make another milestone, I'm that much closer to being done for the day. Much now, anyway. Oh, my ears are popping. Wind is awful. This is gonna hurt a little. Didn't Sweetwater Creek, dry as a bone. Why in the hell does it keep doing that? Keeps trying to lock my screen out. Man, they closed the little old bar down, the state line bar. When the oil field was banging, we used to go in there on Saturday night. County Road 28 coming up. It is a real bitch in the semi. All right. Gonna go in here and take a nap. I don't know whether y'all can even hear me or not. My signal says it's shit. Get on the south side of the building. This used to be a really great hamburger place. A really great hamburger place. Oh, all right. Okie doke. Hello, Paul. What's up? He's texting me now. Pat. All righty. I'm going to crash this one, guys. We'll see you guys here in a little bit. Um, Probably won't go live when I come back up from my little nap, just for the sheer fact that I'll have shitty service between now and the well, I'm crossing the state line, so I won't have good service till I get damn near to mom's. So I'll probably catch y'all somewhere. Well, Tanya, I hauled sand out here for oh god, years and years and years, and this is our stomping ground. I could take you all over back in the backs of these hills. Um, that was our life for a long time. So, but anyway, I'll see you guys somewhere. Uh, thanks. hit gal. I'll trust. I'll trust well. Anyway, I'll see you guys somewhere this evening. Thanks for riding along. Enjoyed it. Bye.